Hello and welcome to Surrender with Sydney. My name is Sydney, and I just got done doing the Eagle and Intuition flow, and I feel very balanced and like I have a direction with where my inner self wants me to go. So I hope you enjoy, and I will see you on the other side. We're going to go ahead, get started today, sitting however is comfortable for you on your mat. And when you have found a comfortable position, let's find a full breath in. On your exhale, closing the eyes, beginning to settle into your practice today. Find another full breath in through the nose. Hold the breath and release. Two more like that. Inhale. Hold the breath and exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Wonderful job. Still keeping your eyes closed here. We're going to start bringing our awareness to our body and our mat. Beginning to feel the points of contact of the mat in your body. Feeling it on your sit bones, your thighs, or an ankle. Full breath in and release. Your eyes still closed, working to make some minor adjustments to your body to bring more awareness. You'll turn down the tailbone, pulling your belly button towards your spine, so activating your core here a little. On an inhale, roll your shoulders up and down your back. Finally, lengthening through the crown of your head. Full breath in and out. Bringing the awareness, your third eye center, the center of intuition, inner knowing, in between your eyebrows, and about 1/4 of an inch into your forehead, placing that awareness there. Take a full breath in into that third eye. Float the breath and release. Again, as you inhale, really picturing that third eye center beginning to expand. Maybe feeling that third eye center expanding. And release. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Your eyes still closed. I'm going to ask you to bring something to mind of something that you're wanting to cultivate more of in your life. be anything from being more present, being more kind, more loving, maybe having more boundaries, whatever it is that you're wanting to cultivate. Go ahead, take a few moments here to think about what your answer is. Now, with whatever it is that you're wanting to bring more of in your life, let's also place that in the center of our third eye. Picture yourself placing whatever it is into the center of your third eye. Our next inhale, using our breath to expand and awaken that intuition. Inhale and exhale. Thinking to yourself, what would my life look like or feel like with this intention being more embodied in our day-to-day life? What would it look like? What would it feel like? Allowing yourself a few moments here to cultivate that emotion and allow it to go through your body. What does that feel like? Without giving it too much thought, just feeling it in your body. Now, using this intention to guide our practice today, I invite you to keep your eyes closed during this warm-up if you wish. On your next inhale, we'll wrap our arms behind our back, creating a fist with our hands, so our hands are interlocked here. We'll roll our shoulders up and down our back one more time. Beginning to drop the chin to the chest, finding a nice long stretch through your spine here, maybe slowly rocking your neck from side to side. Going over those stickier spots with some kindness, some love, maybe with your intention. Now, with that fist still behind our back, let's pull the fist to the left side of the body. Head will drop towards the right, towards your right shoulder. Finding a few half circles with the head here. Gently beginning to awaken the body. One more full breath on this side. Coming back into the center. That fist will go over on towards the right side of your body. Head will drop towards the left. Same thing as before, mindfully rolling over those stickier spots. Beginning to wake up the spine. One full breath here. And release. Relaxing your arms towards your side. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Maybe you gaze up. On your exhale, right hand drops on the mat. Left hand goes up and over. Maybe you bend that left elbow. Having an emphasis here on rolling and opening up that left shoulder. And using those left fingertips to reach as far over as possible. Inhale back into the center. Other side, left hand drops on the mat, right hand reaches up and over. Same thing as before, focusing on rolling and right shoulder, right side of the chest. Inhale back into the center. Exhale, we find a twist. Right hand goes behind the back, left hand on right knee. This time our inhale we use to lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, twisting at the ribs towards the back. We pause here 2 more times, just like that. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Last one, and seeing if you can go a little bit deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Wonderful. Back into the center. Let's do the other side. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, twist right hand on left knee, left hand behind the back. 3 breaths here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. 2 more like that. Inhale, find length. Exhale, find space. Last one here. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back into the center. Reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, plant the hands. We're going to find a tabletop position. So on this tabletop, shoulders over your wrists, knees over our hips. Option to tuck our toes or leave them untucked, whatever is most comfortable. Connecting our breath once again. Inhale, chin to chest, round the spine, press through the mat. Exhale, drop the belly, head and tailbone go high. Maybe your gaze follows. Finding the next few here on your own, connecting your breath, holding where it feels like it needs held, releasing where it needs to be released. Just listening to your body here. What does it want? Without thinking too much about it. Option to find a threaded needle. If you want to, right arm sweeps up towards the sky. Maybe rotate your wrists. Right arm slides underneath the left. Left hand combined behind the back. Finding another full breath in. And out. Switching it out. Right hand reaches for the sky. And gently sets down. Left side, left hand pulls all the way up, rotating the wrist. Left hand slides underneath the right, landing on the left shoulder. Option to wrap that right arm behind your back, opening up that right side of the body. Finding our full breath. And out. Bringing both hands towards the mat. Tucking our toes. Holding this bear pose. So our knees are just hovering over the mat. We're pressing the mat away from our body. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog and pressing the hips up high. Beginning to alternate the heels up and off the mat. Relaxing your head, maybe shaking it around, yes or no. Take that left foot and swing it behind the right, dropping our hips over towards the right. You'll find a side body stretch. Making our way back into center. Right leg swings behind left this time. Hips drop over toward the left side. Side body stretch on the right. And back into the center. Coming up onto our toes, let's tiptoe our feet to meet our hands at the top of the mat. Forward fold. Allowing the head to hang, the arms to dangle. Let's grab opposite elbows here. So whichever way is comfortable. Really focusing on relaxing your head here. It holds you up all day, so just allow it to hang. Maybe find a slight sway back and forth. Switching your grip, whatever grip you have, let's alternate it. Then we'll allow the grip to release on towards the mat and shifting the weight back into our heels. Taking a slight bend in our knees, let's roll up slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. Head and neck will be the last ones to come up. When you get towards the top, inhale, scoop your arms up overhead. Exhale, pulling the hands to palm, pulling your hands to heart center, and closing your eyes. Taking another full breath in and out. Bringing that intention back into your heart space. Allowing that emotion to come into your body. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, let's swan dive down, lead with your chest. Left hand plants in front of your face, right hand's gonna pull all the way up towards the sky here. So there's a slight bend in that left knee and that right hand is reaching all the way up here. From here, right hand wraps behind the back. And on your next inhale, we're gonna come up to stand, left hand above your head. Inhale, sweep that left hand all the way up, slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Let's switch it out. Right hand in front of your face this time. Left hand pulls all the way up towards the sky. Slight bend in your right knee. And then that left hand bends behind your back. Inhale, scoop that right arm all the way up towards the sky. Slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Releasing both hands towards the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step it back into plank. And we pause here. Pressing the mat away from you, engage your core, turn the tailbone down. On your inhale, shift forward onto your toes. Exhale, bottom of a push-up, using your muscles here to control it. Inhale, upward facing dog, pressing the mat through the tops of your feet and through your hands. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips go high. Wonderful. Let's do that again. Gazing towards the top of the mat. Hop, step, or flow all the way to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Left hand down, right hand up. Slight bend in the left knee. Right hand binds behind the back. Inhale, scoop the left hand all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. We switch it out, right hand in front of your face, left hand pulls all the way up, left hand binds behind the back. Inhale, right hand sweeps up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Releasing both hands towards the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step it back into plank. Making your way through your optional chaturanga. They're always optional. Meeting in downward facing dog. Find a full breath in and out. Gazing towards the top of the mat. One more time all together. Travel up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Left hand in front of your face. Right hand pulls and wraps. Inhale, left arm sweeps up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Switching it out, right hand in front of your face. Left hand pulls all the way up and wraps behind the back. Inhale, scoop the right hand up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands. Optional vinyasa, we meet in downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Let's find another full breath in just to connect back. Right leg's going to swing all the way up towards the sky. Let's take a bend in that right knee and open up the hip. The first time here opening up today. So maybe we find some circles right and left out of that hip joint. And that right leg swings all the way back up to the sky. Right foot plants in between our hands. Left heel stays lifted. Inhale, crescent lunge. So reaching the arms up to the sky. Left heel is lifted. Turning the tailbone down, navel towards the spine, finding length through our arms, but also relaxing your shoulders here. Finding another full breath in. Our exhale, we open arm twist towards the right side of the room. So with control, slowly begin to twist over towards the right. Same as our warm up. Inhale, find length through the crown of your head. Exhale, twist at the ribs towards the back side of the room. Maybe someday gazing at that right hand. From here, right hand binds behind the back. Left hand goes up towards the sky. Reverse revolved crescent lunge. Option for your gaze to go high. Let's find a full breath in here. From here, plant your hands. Option to float that right leg through your chaturanga. And we meet in the downward facing dog to do the left side. Left leg lifts. First time through, we bend the knee, we open up the hip, find those circles right and left. Being mindful, using this movement out of the hip joint. And meeting back in that straight leg. Left foot plants in between our hands, right heel stays lifted. Inhale, coming up for the crescent lunge. Same thing as before, turning the tailbone down, engaging the core, navel towards the spine, reaching the arms up, but then relaxing the shoulders. Option for your gaze to be up towards the sky. Full breath in. Exhale, open arm twist towards the left now. Same thing as before, sending our gaze as far back as we can, so at that left thumb. From here, left hand binds behind the back, right arm sweeps up towards the sky, opening up the chest. Breathe in. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Option to float the left foot, option for a flow. Meeting in downward facing dog, reconnecting back with the breath. We're going to move the first part, one breath, one movement, and we're going to add a little bit more. So from here, inhale, right leg swings up towards the sky. Exhale, right foot plants in between the hands. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, open arm twist towards the right side of the room. Reverse revolved crescent, right hand binds, left hand goes up and over. Inhale. And exhale. From here, we add on, we're going to go to a skandasana to the left side of our mat. So inhale, bend the left knee, sinking down, maybe right toes pop up. First time in this deep squat today, so let's take a few breaths here. Yogi's choice, you can always add a block here. You can always pop up onto this toe. You can come and do a squat if that's more comfortable. So wherever you are, taking a second and seeing where you can just surrender a little bit more to this pose. Working to keep your shoulders up and down our back and lengthening through the crown of our head. Let's find one more breath. Beautiful. From this pose, we have a big move. We're going to go to Thunderbolt at the top of our mat. So doing the best you can, press your weight through that left heel and shoot the arms all the way forward. Thunderbolt. Wonderful. So our chest is hovering over that right leg. Arms can be out by the head. or if it's more comfortable, you can swing them back. And we're balancing here on our right foot and the ball of our left toes. Lengthening through the crown here. Breathe in and out. We're moving in to eagle pose from here. So come up and stand on that right heel. So left foot around right. If you have knee pain, I invite you to kickstand your toes, but if you don't, maybe going for that full wrap. And remembering each side of our legs are different. If you can't get the full wrap, that's okay. We can work towards that. Our arms. Right arm is going to go underneath left here. And we're gazing through our forearms here. So wherever you are, I want us to take a breath in, lengthen to the crown of our head, and send your elbows high, and then press the arms away from your body. So by doing that, you should be feeling a big stretch in your upper back. And now let's use our next breath to sink into the pose. So take a full breath in. Exhale, bending your knees. We're sinking into the pose, turning the tailbone down, engaging the core. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and coming up. Beautiful. Making our way back towards the top of the mat. Inhale, scoop the arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, take it through your flow. We have the left side. From this downward facing dog, left leg's gonna go up high. Left foot plants in between our hands. Inhale, strong crescent lunge, come up to stand. Our exhale, we cross over, crescent lunge, reverse crescent lunge. Left arm goes all the way back. Inhale, left hand binds behind the rack. Right hand reaches up towards the sky. This is where we added on our Skandasana towards the right side of the mat on our right leg. Inhale, bend into that right leg and sink down. Since this is our first time in this position again, we're going to use a few breaths just to welcome our body here. And see again where we can soften just a little bit more. Maybe where we can lengthen. Maybe bringing that intention into this pose. From here, we have our big move, Thunderbolt, pressing our weight through that right heel, launch off forward. Hands can go out by the head or bind behind the back. Wherever you are, your body, your chest is hovering over that left leg, and we're lengthening through the crown of our head, really beginning to feel our body fire up here. On your time with the weight in the left heel, we're moving towards eagle. So seeing if you can come up to stand. Left knee comes in towards the chest in preparation for eagle. Right leg swings behind left. Left arm will go under right. If you have knee pain, beginning to kickstand your toes, and if not, going for that full wrap. With our hands, left arm underneath right. Inhale, lengthen through our elbows. And then exhale, press the arms away from our body, finding that full body stretch through the back. And then we sink into the pose, beginning to bend our knees, turn the tailbone down, navel towards the spine. We breathe in and out. Focusing your gaze or your drishti to help you balance. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up out of this optional flow, we have one more part to add on. And we make our way into downward facing dog. First. So moving through the parts we know, one breath, one movement. And then we will be adding on to this eagle flow. Right leg all the way up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, right foot planted between our hands. Inhale, crescent lunge, sweep the arms up. Exhale, crescent twist, open towards the right. Inhale, right hand binds, reverse revolved crescent. Exhale, skandasana, bend into the left knee. From here, we travel towards the front. Inhale, thunderbolt. Exhale, eagle pose. Come all the way up to stand. Left leg over right. Right arm under left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sink into the pose. Beautiful. Connecting back with our breath here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Keeping your eagle arms just how they are. We're going to move to eagle 3. So left leg beginning to kick towards the back side of the room. Keeping your arms in eagle arms. Still lengthening through the crown of our head. Still kicking out of that back heel. And then noticing how your hips are. Is there any room to square them? So pulling that left hip down just a little bit more. Connecting with our drishti, with our third eye to find that balance here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant the hands, runner's lunge, step it back, down dog, finding your flow. One more flow on the left side, then we'll be cooling it down here. Let's take another breath in and out. Recommitting back to your practice, to the left side, to your intention. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, crescent lunge. Come up to stand, crescent lunge. Exhale, open arms. Inhale, reverse revolve. Exhale, skandasana, bend into the back leg. Inhale, thunderbolt. Exhale, eagle. Come up to stand. Right leg over left. Left arm underneath right. Inhale, lengthen through the arms. Press them away from your body. Exhale, sink into the pose. The knees will bend. Finding a spot to direct your gaze at. Weight is in the left heel. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the arms just how they are. Undo the legs. Right leg's going to go towards the back side of the room. Eagle 3 on your pace. Kicking that right leg back. Working to square the hips. So right hip pulls down, left hip pulls forward. Lengthening through the crown of our head. Controlling our breath, not holding it. Using it to help us in this posture. 3, 2, 1. Plant the hands, runner's lunge. Step it back into plank. Option for a flow. We meet in downward facing dog. Another full breath in. And out. Coming onto our knees, crossing the ankles and sitting on our bottoms. Let's stretch it out a little bit. We're going to make fire logs with our legs. So taking that right ankle and planting it somewhere on top of that left foot. Using our breath, our inhale to reach up for the sky. And our exhale to extend forward. Option here to come up onto your fingertips. Maybe just release the hands out as far forward as you can reach. Working to have both both sit bones connected on the mat. Walking your hands back in. Let's switch out the legs and do the other side. Left ankle somewhere on top of right. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, fold over your leg. Eagle pose is known for balancing and strengthening our body, but it also helps us open and awaken our third eye when we incorporate balance into any posture. So with our third eye open, maybe beginning to ask yourself about your intention. What are you pretending to not see, or what do you need to see in order to make this intention more present into your life? So really using a few moments here. What are you pretending not to see, or what do you need to see to make this intention be more present? Eyes closed, walking your hands back up, and guiding yourself onto your back. Soles of the feet will be on the mat, so our knees will be bent, arms next to our body. We're going to find a gentle bridge pose. If wheels in your practice, feel free to take a wheel. But if you're with me today, we're doing bridge. So planting the feet on the mat, weight in the heels. Your next inhale will lift up from the hips. Inhale, lift up through the hips. Opening up the back side of your body, using your glutes to help push them forward. Not holding on to our breath here. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Lowering all the way back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Find one more just like that, slightly deeper. On your next inhale, press through your heels. I invite you to walk your shoulders underneath and interlace your hands like we did at the beginning of class. That will help press your hips up a little bit higher onto our shoulders. Breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down. Left leg will go straight, right knee into the chest, finding a spinal twist. Right leg crosses over the body. Arms out to a T, maybe your gaze goes towards the right. Circling back to your thoughts. What do you need to see around this intention? Really ask yourself that here. Let's switch it out, back into the center. Left knee comes in this time. And crossing over the body. Spinal twist. Arms out to a T. Maybe your gaze goes towards the left. Coming out of this pose, we'll meet in our final resting pose of Shavasana. Soles of the feet will go out as wide as the mat. Palms will face the ceiling if you're looking to receive. Palms will face the ground if you're looking to ground. Or if you wish, you can place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. When you get here, let's find a full breath in and out. Mindfully closing and relaxing your eyes. Relaxing the muscles around your eyes. Softening your jaw. Allowing your shoulders and your chest to become heavy. Softening your belly. Allowing your hips to be heavy. Thighs to relax. Your knees will soften. Calves will soften. Feet and toes will relax. And working here to see if you can just observe your breath without changing it. Back into your third eye center. Picturing yourself here as a gardener in a field, or maybe your garden. And you see yourself beginning to dig a hole very mindfully and deliberately. Planting the seed of intuition, of intention into the hole, covering it up. You then water this intention. The sun is sending it love. Beginning to picture this seed of intention growing out of the soil and into whatever flower that comes first to mind. This intention, this emotion of the intention, go through your body. How does it feel? with this intention more in your life? What does it physically feel like? Embodying that feeling. Admiring your garden and your flower one more time, sending it love, sending your appreciation and gratitude. Beginning to welcoming yourself back into our body. Let's find a breath in and out. Getting to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Your eyes close, roll over onto either side of your body in a fetal position, using your arm as a headrest. Like our seed of intention that we planted, this posture here is a sign of rebirth, a sign that it is never too late to grow and to mold into whatever we want. Your eyes closed, we'll press up into a seat, pressing yourself here to make your way up. Relax your hands on your knees, or you can bring them to heart center, whatever is most comfortable. Bringing your hands to heart center, pressing your thumbs into your heart into your thumbs. You will always love unconditionally. Pressing your thumbs into your lips. May you always speak your truth with love and kindness. Lastly, your thumbs to your third eye, the center of intuition and inner knowing, where will never lead you wrong. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste.